YouTube, it's Lola again. I am making another video over my 8-week course that I'm taking from abowlfuloflemons.com. It's over emergency preparedness. Week 4 is about the emergency binder and having a stash of cash. Pretty much what is recommended is in small bills. Let's go ahead and get started. This cover sheet is actually provided in the ebook that she sells on that website for $10. I find it completely worth it. It's a PDF file. It has printables and pretty much a organized outline of this 8-week course. This is a Staples binder in bright orange. It's $8.99. The tab dividers that I have here is from Avery. It's called Ready Index, and it's perfect. 8 weeks, 8 tabs. Quick rundown here. Week 1 is over storage, 2 is over food and water, 3 is over first aid, 4 is over important documents and cash, 5 is supplies, 6 is hygiene and pets, 7 is a comfort kit, and 8 is the actual assembly of your station. Week 1, which I want to go ahead and have a quick side note here. These first couple of pages is pretty much her blog post that I just printed out so I can highlight and check mark and whatnot. And then behind it, I actually have the pages of her ebook, and it pretty much fleshes out what she's asking for, and just have it all in one central area. So, week 1 is over storage, and it asks you to pretty much get a shelf, storage bins, backpacks, get them ready to go. Food and water, pretty much get long shelf life food, pack it up evenly between all of the family members, and toss them into the backpacks. And then have plenty of water on hand for everyone. What is recommended is 1 gallon per person per day. I have enough water to supply my family for 1 week. I do have a little bit more in separate water bottles, but I'm just speaking of just separate water gallons. I have enough for the family for 1 week. Week 3, I've already made several videos. One just an introductory, and 2 was an update with it a little more fleshed out. So go ahead and check out my channel for the other 2 videos over that. Week 4 is, of course, as I mentioned, over important documents and cash. So let's go ahead and flip straight through that. Or to it, pardon me. Pretty much, I saw this image, I like how she had it, so I pretty much ripped it off. What she's asking for in week 4 is to have a folder full of important documents in each backpack. So God forbid you were to lose your pack, or you were to be separated, whatnot, you will have that information. 1 emergency binder, which I have here to the left. I'll show you here in just a moment. And it has all the important personal information that pertains to your family. And that will go into adult backpack. And then start a small bill cash reserve. Pretty much what she's asking for is put in $2 per backpack per pay period. So, you know, let's go ahead and say you get paid bi-weekly, or as other people say, every 2 weeks, you know, and you have a family of 5 like I do. Have $10 in ones and put $2 in each backpack. So that doesn't cost that much, you know. I quit smoking, so the money that I'm saving from $6 a pack for every other day, I can definitely do $10 every 2 weeks for those backpacks. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on just a little bit here, because this actually has a little more information. In the checklist is asking for the folders, the important documents, print and fill out the printables. If you don't buy the ebook, that's okay. Just get your important information and get it in a binder. And as I stated about the money, 2 $1 bills in each backpack every pay. And then print out a recent individual and family picture and place it in each folder. And people ask, well, why? Why would you do that? Well, in case you were separated and someone, let it be law enforcement, complete stranger, finds your child, and you state that that is your child, they want to see some sort of proof. So in this emergency binder I'm about to show you, not only do I have their copy of their social security cards and their birth certificates, I actually have photos of us as well as them as individuals, so So I'm proving I am their parent. And then designate your emergency binder is number 6 on the checklist. So pretty much, let me show you quickly. This is my emergency binder. Everything that deals with my emergency station is Red Cross red. My bins are red. My binders are red. Most of our supplies are red. You know, I'm not strictly just buying them because they're red. Is if it happens to be something I need and it's red, I'll get it. And if it's a fair price, of course I'm going to get it in red. But if not, that's fine. But I cannot open the folder because it has way too much personal information in it. So I'm going to go ahead and just give you a rundown of what I have in it. I have birth certificates, marriage certificate, driver's license, social security card. We have our military records in it, as well as an advanced medical directive we need to get updated and put in there. We have our voter cards in there, the last 3 years of our tax return. We also have a bug out plan. Say something were to happen, we don't need to be scatterbrained. We have a plan for a 30-minute bug out, a 10-minute bug out, and a moment's notice bug out. But I also need to update it because we have new firearms as well as these emergency bins that we need to accommodate for. And it is recommended that you go back and return to this binder and whatnot every 6 months or so to make sure it's updated. And as she suggested in her blog post, she does recommend that you go every daylight savings, which the one that's coming up soon is going to be March 10th, 2013. Just go through your expired things, your medications, your foods, rotate your water, update your documents, which I definitely plan to do. Also in the emergency binder, the red one I just showed you, she suggests that you put in your power of attorney, baptism records, which we don't have those, life insurance policy, home insurance, insurance cards, wills, deeds, and titles. Just letting you know, these are photocopies of what we have. We actually have a fireproof safe that we keep the originals in. Now, about the binder, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. The folders that need to go into each backpack is family health information, family emergency plan, I can't speak today, insurance policies and phone numbers, important emergency numbers, and family numbers. And she also concludes her blog post with money-saving tips. She's pretty much saying here, reuse binders, don't spend any more money unless you have to, and use inexpensive folders from Walmart, which I do have those. And if you can't afford $2 a week, budget whatever you can. Any little bit counts. So that pretty much concludes week 4 here. So I have 2 binders. This one here actually has her ebook and everything outlined, just pretty much a central location for this 8-week course. And then I have my red emergency binder, which will be placed in our emergency station. So thanks for watching and have a good day.